Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh, man. Low pros in the building. 30 years strong, we unstoppable. Blue Devil, running the YouTube Lord. Watch yourself, homie. Don't let Blue Devil catch you slipping. Oh, man.
Alright, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Bompton G Uno over at the No Jumper podcast. If you don't know who that is the guy that went to go do a pod with G-Face. He is the one that started beefing with the curly hair guy. What was his name, bro? Snoopy BA, right? He's the same one that had his whole paperwork problem. He came out with a female trying to show his paperwork that he wasn't what they were saying he was. You know, it's just a lot of drama, right? But it's all based around G-Face and Snoopy BA. Well, now he's back on No Jumper, and I was watching this clip earlier, and I was like, man, this fool reminds me of a Chicano rapper. A forklift driving Chicano rapper. So I thought it'd be a pretty dope reaction to do. Now check this out. Today is Tuesday. We gonna have Trippy G in the building. 200 Boys podcast today at 6 p.m. So make sure you guys pull up to the 200 Boys at 6 p.m. I'm sure he's gonna be here on time. So you know 6 p.m. to 6:15, right? And other than that, we also go live tonight between 8 and 10 over on TheHaterWorld Uncensored. And we're going to go live from 10 to 12 on Blue Devil Gaming. That's something new that we did last night. Hey, it was lit. We played some video games. And then after that, we went back and forth. We're chopping it up with a couple hundred people that were in there. I think it was only like 100. I think it got up to 100, but it was late. We were on there till like 3 in the morning just chopping it up. But we're not going to do late tonight. We're going to do 2 hours, hour of gaming and an hour of chopping it up. So make sure you guys pull up to those 3 lives today. 200 Boys, Hater World Uncensored, and Blue Devil Gaming. Now the Blue Devil Gaming page is the one that used to be called Blue Devil Reactions. So it's the same one. I just changed the name. So go look for it, right? Other than that, let's go ahead and watch this video and get you guys a Blue Devil reaction, alright? So with no further ado, let's get it.
End up on that interview that day with G-Face? How did you end up on that interview that day with G-Face?
With G-Face?
Yeah. What happened?
I mean, Blood just asked me, like, if I wanted to come with him. Like, I got an interview with No Jumper. Oh, you want to come? I'm like, bro, what day? He told me that day. I'm like, man, I got court that day. He like, man, all right, we going to switch it to the next day. And then the next day we came.
And where are you at now with G-Face?
What you mean? You didn't see my Ken Capone interview?
Did you talk about him in it? No, I didn't see it.
Man, you lying.
I didn't see it.
You lying like a motherfucker.
G-Face reach out.
Man, shut the fuck up, bro. Hold on. So, oh man, come on. Hold on. Man, I think somebody's here and they're gonna interrupt my podcast. Look, this reminds me of a guy that thinks he's bigger than what he is. He was like, oh, you lying. You know you watched it. You know you watched it. Bro, listen. A lot of these rappers, they be in their own head that they're bigger than what they are. You feel me? A lot of them are like that. A lot of them feel like, oh, I'm a big dog. And all true reality, they not. And there's a lot of people like that. Podcast game, rap game, business. It's just people you know in real life. They're like that, bro. They think that they got a little something going on. And, you know, man, I'm so-and-so. You ain't never heard about me? Nah, fool, who are you? You know, we all know somebody like that. Let's go.
I think I watch every Cam
He been
Capone
reaching out to
interview.
me for
I don't
like
know.
a year.
No, look,
But
And we'll get him in here with you. But
Yeah, like
I want to
here.
know the answer to this. Like, what happened between you guys? Did you
all
have?
right. So look, what had happened was that I went to the county courthouse and get my paperwork. I got my paperwork, and I called him. I'm like, hey, look, fool, I hit Adam 22. So Adam 22, let me get another interview. I got my paperwork. Let me put my out there on this platform. And Blood response to me like was, I ain't no lawyer. Like, ooh, like type shit. So nigga, like, that threw me like for a loop. Like, what type of weird ass response is that? Like, my
what
wife.
you mean your paperwork?
So, G-Face basically said, you went and helped me out to go look good on the No Jumper podcast. You're my muscle. Even though I don't think G-Face needs muscle, he either got the muscles or he got the muscle, right? I don't think he's moving sloppy, right? But regardless, he took these guys for the look. Let's just say he took them for the look. This guy's paperwork came up questionable, and then he hit up G-Face talking about, hey, can you help me out and line up a No Jumper interview so I can go up there and provide my info so that way the masses could see it? And G-Face said, I ain't a lawyer. Now look, I have a feeling I know why he said that. First of all, G-Face is a Southsider. Look, I don't know. I don't want to get into that, okay? So I don't know his status. I don't know what's going on. I really don't care, but from the outside looking in, people would consider him a Southsider or a Sureño, right? Like, if you ask any black guy about G-Face, oh yeah, the Southsider. Oh yeah, the Sureño, right? Within our community, some of us know, some of us don't. Some of us are tapped in, some of us aren't. But we're going to do this content, right? I have a feeling that he said that because Bompton G Uno is black. This fool is a Southsider, right? Different politics. G-Face probably said, like, I can't help you there, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with me. We cool on the music tip, but when it goes further than that into the politics, I'm out. Now, a lot of people might say, well, G-Face sends his paperwork to everybody, in which he does. He sends it to a lot of people. He sent it to me. But again, I look like him. We're under the same umbrella. It's okay to do that. But I don't know if he sends it to the black people. Or the black homies, better said. Black people, the fuck. I don't know if he sends it to the blacks. If he does, then, the way it's supposed to roll, and not giving out too much game, but SS homies only talk to other SS homies about their paperwork. You don't give it to a black. You don't give it to a wood. You don't give it to nobody. If you got to present paperwork, it's to your own kind. So, I don't know how G-Face rolls, but I do know he has sent his paperwork to homies that look like him. Now, anything outside of that, I couldn't tell you. But I'm pretty sure he probably said, Bompton G Uno, we don't look alike. We don't run the same game, my boy. I'm not an attorney. I can't help you. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. I really don't.
Somebody has some accusations?
Yeah, the jury curl. The jury curl, like, put some accusations out on me.
Well, you know who the king of paperwork is. I don't get exposed. I cleared
1090
up
Jake.
too.
What?
Should have brought to work.
Hey, look, we can do that though.
Yeah, what you mean?
Yeah,
Like everybody, the nigga, the last 2 years, who been the mother king of paperwork?
Yeah.
1090 Jake. Listen to this fucking clown. For the last 2 years, who's been the king of paperwork, 1090, bro. 1090 is known for exposing rats. We should call him the exterminator. He has been known and built a platform off of exposing bad paperwork from other artists. Now, I don't think 1090 started that way. 1090 actually started off doing like prison videos, and it shifted into exposing rats. And recently Wack 100 saw the opportunity and said, why is it a white boy? Why is it a white boy exposing these brothers? Why is a white boy getting paid millions exposing these brothers when it should be a brother getting this money? And so, gimme. That's Wack 100, aka Mr. Criminal. They're the same way. They see a little window of opportunity, and they feel their stature can supersede anybody else. And here they are trying to take what doesn't belong to them. Instead of letting 1090 do his thing and say, you know what, bro, I congratulate you. If you ever need some help over here on the West, shit, we can do this. But nah, Wack 100 try to act like he's the one in charge of exposing bad paperwork, and it's not true.
Cleared up too. I got a whole mess shit gonna be everywhere.
I got 1090 Jake on speed dial.
Facts.
That's the king of paperwork.
No, he
Facts.
ain't.
Yes, he is.
No, he ain't.
Yeah,
We
he
run
is.
paperwork every day over there.
He's like Walmart. You're running like a little mom and pop organization over there with.
He's like the Temu, Temu. It used to be called Wish. He's like the Wish version of 1090 Jake. He goes, we run paperwork over there all the time. Yeah, you do. Probably for like clubhouse people that are in the clubhouse, or like weirdos from the street. But you don't be running it on big top dogs, bro, like 1090 does. All right. So get it together, Wack.
The exposers.
First of all, he's a fake blood.
You got
He's a white
million
boy.
subscribers.
That's cool. He ain't got
That's
$1 million.
internet still.
He ain't got $1 million, and coming from him, it ain't gonna mean nothing.
All right. So look, Wack 100 said, Adam said he got 1 million subscribers. Adam said he ain't got $1 million. Which one would you want? I want you guys to leave it down below in the comments. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a quiz. To everybody watching, would you rather have 1 million subscribers or $1 million? Which one would you rather have? This is a tough question. This is a very tough question. I will tell you that right now, where I'm at, I want 1 million subscribers. You could keep the $1 million. I'm gonna make that, homie. I'm gonna make that and some. I'm gonna make that and the grip, right? If you take the $1 million, if you don't put that to good use, it's gone. So let me know down below if you want the $1 million or the 1 million subs. All right, let's go.
I bet 1090 got $1 million.
Yeah, he does.
Bet he don't.
Yeah, he does.
Bet. Me and you both know how much the perception of shit is. We know. We've been, Adam, keep it real, at a $500,000 and thought we had $5 million. Go back to them days, right? I know he don't.
Even if he don't, I'm gonna give it to him.
Probably what you doing with a white boy exposing.
I think he lives
He
conservative.
doing all right. He doing great for us.
Man, I could stop this every 5 seconds. Wack said, you're doing what the white guy's supposed to do, backing up another white guy. Well, Wack's doing what the blacks do, backing up another black. I'm doing the same thing I'm doing, backing up another homie. Come on, bro, we all do this. Donald Trump did it. He backed up his white homies. You know, come on, bro. Like, this is what we do. We gonna look out for our own, always. And then look out for other people. That's the way it works. And it's not being racist or, you know, picking side. Bro, my people. I'm going to look out for my people. I'm in a spot to be able to do good. I'm going to look out for my people. And then I'll move on to other folk.
So,
But look,
Okay, but so then
Yeah.
you hit him up and are basically like, I'm trying to get on No Jumper again, and G-Face told you I'm not a lawyer, as in
that's crazy.
basically like, you, I'm not gonna.
I can't help you type.
Right.
So after that, then I just wanted to, like, a nigga stop talking to me. But my question. Yeah,
He
you.
also said that I said no. I did say no. I was like, it's too early for us to do another interview.
So you said
we
no.
just did one.
So I
Yeah.
should be you up right now.
Why would you want to someone up for not wanting to give you an interview? I feel like you getting that interview early on and then immediately asking for another interview,
Yeah.
that's doing too much.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
So look, last night we were on live on Blue Devil Gaming from like 12 to like 3 in the morning or something, right? And I was talking about perfect timing, okay? Patience is key, timing is key. Just because you can do an interview don't mean that it's in your best interest to do it, right? What do I mean by that? Right now, I can basically go grab any content creator within our realm, right? Black or homie, right? But there's no reason for me to do that right now. Right now, I couldn't offer a big enough platform to make it valuable for me and the guest. So I'm not going to use that clout token that I have there when the time isn't right. I'm going to wait. So a lot of people jump on it right away. Oh, like Mr. Criminal. Let me get this guy. Let me get this guy. Let me, just gimme. And at the end, these big superstars that come do your thing, like Cypress Hill or Crazy Bone or YBN Amir, these people that can pull millions of views only pull 1,200. Why? Because your timing was wrong. Okay? So the same thing that Adam is saying. I wasn't going to give you a second interview. You have barely came in with G-Face. What good would it have done for me to interview you right after? Like, nah, let it simmer, my boy. Like, go do some backflips, and then later we'll interview about those backflips. Like, get your clout up.
No,
That's
Well, guess who makes the decisions about who I'm going to interview?
He does.
you right.
Right.
That's why I should be you up.
That's the wrong attitude.
That's the reason right there.
That attitude is not going to get you anywhere. An interview is a
it's the truth,
consensual
though. It's
agreement
the
between
truth.
Hold
two
on,
people.
but that's not the problem. Is
That's like, okay, you know
No,
what it's
no,
like?
you're
It's,
right.
it's like you do a song with someone, and then you want to do another song with them.
Yeah.
You don't get to just like tell them that you're doing another
You're
song
right.
with them.
So-
they have to agree to it.
so where he's right at. No.
Yes, that is
where
how it
he's
works.
right at is what he's saying because he knows his platform. What you gotta learn is where to go and when to go.
Yep.
So the fact that you did a no jumper thing, right, already, and then that came up, you got to say, okay,
But it came up because I came on this platform. So I feel like this platform should have been a
but he's going to tell
So he said it came up because I came here. If I would have never came here, it would have never came up. Okay, so what you do is you use that to your advantage. But this is the problem with fork driving Chicano rappers. This is the problem. The problem is that they don't think right. They're so small minded. They're not seeing the bigger picture. Okay, I went on No Jumper. They talked about bad paperwork. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use No Jumper to get all these little platforms because they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, we'll have you on. You're the same guy from No Jumper. You've been up there, so it'll bring us little podcast views." So you go do all these little ones before you know it. You're in the algorithm. People are sharing you. You all over the place. Now No Jumper sees you got traction. Now they're gonna tell you come back on. But these fools don't think like that. They think like, oh, well, No Jumper cost us, so I got to go back up there. And if they tell you no, then you beef with them, you burn your bridge, and your career is over. That's the problem. That's the problem. Too simple-minded, bro. Chicano rappers are simple-minded, and this interview reminded me of a Chicano rapper. Let's continue.
But we
He's
didn't
gonna
even
tell-
talk about it on this platform. It became a topic of conversation off platform.
hell no. If it was
So if
on
you wanted to go
fucking
do
YouTube,
some other interview, you could do any interview you want.
Yeah.
You can make your own YouTube channel, your own Instagram feed, talk all about whatever
he
people...
needs to reach him like that. But that's when you got to be able to reach and say, all right, if he's too early to go over there, where can I go?
Yeah.
And then that's when that's when you look and see your homeboys in place. Wack, this was going on. What could we do?
Yeah.
Right? And we could have ran. I would have ran you over there. I could have sent you the bootleg cab.
See?
I would have took bootleg cab's interview and then put it on Clubhouse and let my media team
Smart
take
man.
it and blast it out to different outlets. Then I'll call somebody like Act, tell him to grab it. Then I could circle around and call our No Jumper media and be like, yo, can you repost this that's going on?
Somebody give Wack 100 his flowers. Look, as much BS I talk about him, you got to give his flowers, bro. You got to give that man his flowers. He knows what he's doing, okay? He knows what he's talking about. So, Wack 100, I'm going to give you this one, bro. You win this round. Smart man, bro. Look it. I'm going to give all you broke Chicano rappers some free game, all right? I'm going to give you guys some free game. Are you guys listening?
Bruh.
Look, don't exhaust your resources, which means don't beg nobody, right? Don't beg nobody. But use your resources to the best of your advantage, which means that if you know 10 rappers and 10 blog sites, use 5 rappers, 5 blog sites once. Don't be begging them, bro. Like, hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do this? Eventually, they're going to cut you off, all right? Ask them for a favor. Hey, I need you to repost this on the strength show me some love, blah, blah, blah. Do it with the rapper. Do it with this guy. Right? Save the other ones for when you do need something that's bigger. Because if you use them all, you can't come back to them, bro. You're going to have to pay. So use your resources to the best of your advantage. Sit there and think, all right, I know all these rappers. I know all these bloggers. How can I make this video that I need to go out there? How can I make it have traction? Who would be the best for me to reach out to? You know, and that's the way you can, you know, get a little bit of clout. But don't beg a motherfucker. Don't do that.
Then it'll work.
Why would academics want to talk about that?
No, he'll repost it. He ain't got to talk about it.
But it's not. It's not at the level of academics caring about it.
He will
Why not?
repost it.
I'm Bompton G Uno. Why wouldn't it not be?
Because he doesn't know who you are.
I mean, because-
and why would he
Who the fuck
care
I am?
about like clearing up a snitching allegation about someone he doesn't even know who they are?
Okay, you know where
That's a paid post.
you know where Loose Cannon and Sharice Mills is at right
You sounding
now.
like a hater right now, Adam.
No, I'm just keeping it
You know
real.
where you-
Because
It's
you
the
had the
truth.
same problem last time where you thought that we were hating on you by telling
I
you you
was.
weren't the king of
Look.
Bompton, when really we were just giving you advice.
No, look,
Because
listen.
we remember we looked up the number of views on the video.
That's cool. But look,
and we
this
were
how
like,
I'ma t-
it's
this how
not,
I'ma-
it's
this how
not
I'ma tell
king
you
level.
how-
All right, so look. Adam, another guy, I'm going to give him his flowers. Shout out to Adam22. Look, Bompton G Uno thinks he's bigger than he is because of his name. But, bro, really, you haven't put in the work. Everybody knows you from No Jumper. They don't know you from music. They don't know you from nothing. But because you have a name that is somewhat familiar with media, you think that you're big. But in true reality, you're not. Adam is telling you the truth. DJ Academics won't care about you. He might repost it, but he don't care about you. You're really not on his level. You know, and like Adam said, last time you said you were the king of Bompton, and we looked you up. Your numbers are not there. You're not the king of Bompton. You know, and right away, Chicano rappers, forklift drivers, they get all angry and they want to fight instead of saying, you know what, the homie is letting me know the truth. I'm gonna work on my shit. Right away, put your dukes up, fella. You know. So shout out to Adam, shout out to Wack, Bompton G Uno. You need to humble yourself, my boy, and start climbing up the clout ladder. Now look, open invitation. If Bompton G Uno wants to come through and join our 200 Boys podcast, shit, come through. We'll have a convo. We'll get you cracking for about a week. You know, we'll do what we can. But open invite. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tonight, 200 Boys at 6 p.m. TheHaterWorld Uncensored at 8, and Blue Devil Gaming at 10. All right, 6, 8, and 10. 2 hours. All right, go show some love. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, share this video. You know, help it put in the algorithm. And with that being said, and nothing else to be said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on Blue Devil.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh, man. Low pros in the building. 30 years strong, we unstoppable. Blue Devil, running the YouTube Lord. Watch yourself, homie. Don't let Blue Devil catch you slipping. Oh, man.